Assalamualaikum and good day everyone, especially to Madam May. My name is Nurul Amiera Syahira binti Idi. We are going to present our case study on Walt Disney. On October 16, 1923, Walt Disney and his brother Roy found the Disney Brothers Cartoon Studio in Hollywood, California. The studio, now known as the Walt Disney Company, it has an oversized impact on the entertainment industry and is now one of the largest media companies in the world. The major business of Walt Disney is media networks, parks, resorts, studio entertainment, consumer products, and interactive media. Talented artists from young age, Walt Disney drew cartoons for various publications and became interested in cel animation while working for the Kansas City Film Art Company. After his Love or Gram studio went bankrupt in 1923, Walt moved to Los Angeles where Roy was recovering from tuberculosis. While there, he finally sold out a short film produced by Love or Gram, Alice Wonderland, and signed a contract to make 6 more such films. After the success of the Alice comedies and a series based on a character named Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, Disney began work on his most famous creation with the 1928 release of Steamboat Willie. The world was introduced to Mickey Mouse. In 1955, Disneyland finally opened and became a huge success. Over the next 5 years, Walt Disney Productions purchased Disneyland by buying Walt Private Company. Over these same 5 years, the gross income at Walt Disney Production, which had been at $6 million in 1950, grew from $27 million to $70 million. The company name that lived on was Walt Disney Production, and on 2 April 1940, Walt Disney Studios issued 155,000 shares of 6% convertible preferred stock. This issue was in the over-the-counter market and raised around $3.875 million for the company. Since then, the Walt Disney Company has produced dozens of groundbreaking and acclaimed films. It has evolved into a holding company for all manner of media and entertainment properties, opening theme parks across the world beginning in 1955, and acquiring dozens of companies in the 90s and 20s. Disney now owns and operates ABC, ESPN, Pixar, Marvel Studios, and Lucasfilm. Next, we will move to the vision. The vision of Walt Disney to be one of the world's leading producers and providers of entertainment and information. In the vision, Walt Disney once again clarifies its target of achieving a global scale coverage. The strategy they are willing to evolve in order to that is through producing and providing content invoking valuable information. Through all of its product, it wants to be the leader amongst the other competitors in the market. It is admirable that the company wants to attain such predominance in terms of values provided to the population associated with it. And for its mission, it is to entertain, inform, and inspire people around the globe through the power of unparalleled storytelling, reflecting the iconic brands, creative minds, and innovative technologies that make ours the world's premier entertainment company. The mission statement presents how Disney wants to provide content that will positively impact the world. The company combines its brand value, creativity, and innovation in order to reach the top of the entertainment business pyramid. Walt Disney and the subsidiaries have a strong impression on the mind of the consumers. As a brand, it is much known and admired. This company creates a bridge between a group of creative individuals and new improved technologies to bring out the best. To bring out the maximum productivity, Disney has adapted to the changes brought forward by the Industrial Revolution. And now, let's move on the objectives. In order to realize its strategic goal, Walt Disney Company has identified a number of objectives, which is aggressive marketing, new product innovation, and minimizing operational costs. Through these objectives, Walt Disney Company aims at achieving its main goals of growing revenues. To accomplish these objectives, Walt Disney Company must develop an action plan. The company must invest heavily in marketing. It must equally seek measures of minimizing its costs. For all the identified objectives, the action plan must detail the process to be undertaken, the timelines, the expected result, and the responsible people. That's all from me. Let's move to the next presenter. Thank you.
My name is FAIZATUL and I will be presenting on the case analysis purpose. Walt Disney is one of the world's largest company in terms of revenue, management, and also its general performance. Alright. So, without further ado, the purpose of Walt Disney case study analysis is to examine the reason that made Walt Disney so successful. It is also important to look at how Walt Disney potential competitors interact with one another and how they compete with each other in order to stay relevant in the market. Analyzing Walt Disney and its competitors' marketing and strategic management practices is another goal of the case study. Last but not least, The goal of this case study analysis is to examine the Walt Disney Company's potential risks and opportunities in the company's strategic and marketing.
The first external factor that can impact Walt Disney's successfulness is economic factor. This refers to all of the external economic factors that influence the purchasing patterns of customers, enterprises, and consequently a company's performance. These elements are frequently out of a company's control and can be either vast or minor, like inflation rates, interest rates, trade deficits or surpluses, budget deficit or surpluses, and many more. For example, in 2020, Walt Disney suffered $1.4 billion as they have to close all their parks, cancel movie releases, and reduce advertising sales due to the coronavirus disease that spread out all around the globe at that time. This condition has not only affected the health of all the people around the globe, but has also had a very significant impact on the world economy since all sectors were closed except the basic necessity sector, and all these people are required to stay at their home to prevent the spread of this disease. The second factor is technological factor, where all the institutions and activities involved in the creating new knowledge and translating that knowledge into new output, product, process, and materials. In the case of Walt Disney, since their emergence in 1923, there are a lot of things that they have introduced and invented all over the world. Apart from producing many successful films and cartoons, Walt Disney also have opened several Disneyland parks, resorts, hotels, cruise liner all over the world, and moved from the television network in 1993 to cable network. All of these clearly shows that Walt Disney have using a lot of technologies to make an innovation and to do a R&D on how they can increase their revenue from time to time. Nowadays, Disney parks, experiences, and products continues to develop new things by inventing and investing in technology to create a new experience by integrating the physical, digital, and virtual world to help the people around the world navigate their properties and platforms, immerse the people in their stories, relate them with their loved ones, and share the people unforgettable moments with the world. Until now, they have invested in the R&D, especially in robotics, artificial intelligence and machine learnings, and immersive technologies so that millions of people around the world can experience their research application. Another general environment factors that gives impact on Walt Disney is the demographic segment. It is the classification of targeted audience related to specific characteristics such as population size, age, structure, geographic distribution, ethnic mix, and income distribution. It is a sort of segmentation that aids organization in gaining a deeper understanding of their customers and meeting their demands more efficiently. This can be seen when Walt Disney opened their Disneyland in Hong Kong and hoping that it will be flooded by a lot of tourists since Hong Kong is one of the world's most population nations, and same goes with Tokyo Disneyland, where it is due to their location in a metropolitan area which consists of an average of 30 million people. Now, let's move to the industry analysis. The first industry environment that affects Walt Disney is the rivalry among competing firms. There are several other companies that are compete with Walt Disney like NBC Universal, Paramount Pictures, Time Warner's, CBS Corp's, Royal Caribbean, and indirectly with all family entertainment-oriented business globally. In order for Walt Disney to survive in this industry and ahead from their competitors, they need to make sure that they have a quality difference so that their customers will stay loyal to their products and services. The second industry environment that can affect Walt Disney is the threat of substitute products. This is because there are numbers of substitute products that can give the same experience that the Walt Disney gave to their customers, such as Sony Motion Pictures, Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, Universal Studios, and many more. Therefore, in order for Walt Disney to compete with all of these substitute providers, they have to make sure that they are offering their customers with a high quality movies, cartoons, and services with an affordable prices and promise them with a greater experience when their customers are using their products and services. The next industry environment that affect Walt Disney Company is bargaining power of buyers. Customers definitely have a power as the company's operations require a huge number of customers to run smoothly. They have the ability to choose and also demand a lot as they want to purchase the finest products at the lowest possible cost. That is why customers can easily migrate from one provider to another due to the low switching costs. Disney need to increase the switching costs and keep on innovating new products which can limit the buyer's bargaining power. However, customers are unable to discover other companies that makes the same products since the product differentiation is high within the industry. This shows that Disney able to cope with these matters since the bargaining power of buyers is still low.
Assalamualaikum, I am Nurul binti HASHIM and I will begin presenting on the part internal analysis. So, what is internal analysis? It is the strategy that being used by the companies to measure their internal components in physical or intangible. Internal analysis enables business decision makers to properly identify areas for expansion or adjustment to develop a workable business strategy or business plan. Next, we will move to the internal factors evaluation or IFE matrix. IFE is a key strategy that is used to examine a business organizational conditions and to identify both its strengths and weaknesses. This matrix also makes a company easier to figure out and judge the connections between their measurement area. As we can see, below is the table of internal factors evaluation matrix by Walt Disney Company. So, the Walt Disney Company's internal evaluation matrix highlights a few strengths and weaknesses. Localization is a minor strength for Walt Disney, whereas the other four are a major strength. Walt Disney's main weaknesses include high manufacturing costs, inadequate financial planning, and competition as the range given is 1. While the other two weaknesses, which are specific target market and income dependence from North America, are minor weaknesses for this firm. The total score of IFE is 2.77, which is more than the average of weight score that is 2.5. From this IFE matrix, it reveals that Walt Disney is a powerful corporate strategy and management among competitors.
Assalamualaikum and greetings. I am FARAH ASRI and will be presenting on the Walt Disney Company's competitor analysis from the competitive profile metric. Disney competes with many different media in combined across its various business lines. The company's largest competitors are NBC Universal, Paramount Pictures, Time Warner, CBS Corporation, News Corporation, Carnival Corporation, and Royal Caribbean. Disney has proven to be the market leader in the media industry with the largest market share by revenue of all competitors. Based on the statement, we identified that there are competitive critical success factors that lead to the Walt Disney Company's success compared to its competitors. We have identified 4 critical success factors that differentiate the company's score based on its rating, which are advertising, product quality, customer loyalty, and market share. Advertising is one of the Walt Disney Company's main strengths because of the amount of data they are able to collect from consumers across a number of entertainment outlets. They are better able to reach, engage, and connect with their customers through their effective advertisements. Second, product quality is very important because if a company is selling a product of very low quality, they will probably not making it very long in the industry. Having high quality products is also a way to keep the customer satisfied, which is something that the Walt Disney Company has been known for. Third, company loyalty is what keeps the customers coming back for more of the products. By keeping the existing customers and attracting new customers, this will help to ensure increased sales, growth, and sustainability in the long run. The Walt Disney Company has been used as the example of companies around the world on how to create and maintain the customers' loyalty. And finally, the market share has a largely impact in the company because the Walt Disney conduct business in many divisions and they have been in business for almost 100 years. They have a large share of the markets, which they are very successful in the past and they continue to do so today.
Assalamualaikum and good day. I bid to Madam May and everyone. My name is NUR'ASMIRAH binti SAHAD and I'm going to present on the SWOT matrix. Basically, SWOT analysis or SWOT matrix is a compilation of strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. The first strength is Walt Disney acquired a broad range of products, where their products include the ABC Broadcast, the broadcasting company, as well as cable networks like Disney Channel and ESPN, in which ESPN has approximately 300 million monthly active users and Disney Channel has 240 million, as well as the steady rise of cable televisions. Secondly, its brand reputation. It is a well-known company due to its cooperation to the Disney Channel, Disney Park Resorts, and Walt Disney Studios films. The corporation is regarded as the leading provider of family entertainment, and in 2012, it was the world's 13th most valuable brand, worth $27.4 billion, and ranking of the best global brands, which Disney is placed number 8 with a brand value of $52.2 billion. Last but not least, the strength of Walt Disney is that it has a variety of businesses, such as media networks, parks and resorts, studio environment, consumer products, and digital entertainment, which tend to be less affected by changes in the external environment than its competitors because of its various businesses. Next, I'll move on to the weaknesses. First weakness is Walt Disney is vulnerable to competitors due to a lack of marketing and promotion. They only use advertisements when they are promoting a new film or gadget. Aside from that, the majority of marketing is done visually via cross promotion. Next, poor financial planning. Walt Disney recorded a loss of nearly $1 billion in 2018, where Disney agreed to buy 21st Century Fox for $52.4 billion in 2019, but boosted its offer to $71.3 billion to beat Comcast's counter-offer. Rupert Murdoch, Fox owners, was selling the company because it couldn't compete in the digital streaming revolution. Disney missed the boat on this one, and now its billions are stuck in Fox's hand. It can't get it back because Fox can't compete with Netflix or other streaming platforms. Apart from that, Walt Disney is also unable to grow significantly through acquisitions. The previous Disney acquisition had to be approved by the Federal Trade Commission in order for the corporation to avoid antitrust issues. This signifies that the government is concerned about the scale of Disney's business because of high market concentration and the company's limited ability to acquire competitors. Next is the opportunity. The opportunity of Walt Disney is through a creation of streaming service. Disney is working on Disney Plus, a new direct-to-consumer service that will include all Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, and Pixar films. With its large library of movies and series, the service may potentially compete with Netflix. In addition, Disney Plus' basic subscription plan starts at $6.99 a month, whereas Netflix starts at $8.99. Overall, it is beneficial to consumers because we will have more choices and competition will likely lower prices. Next, build a new theme park globally. Disney theme parks can be found in Tokyo, Hong Kong, Paris, and Shanghai, in addition to the United States. However, it can further expand this service by developing new Disney theme parks in emerging nations to take advantage of the fast increasing middle class and improving economic conditions. Lastly, by improving its strategic acquisition, Walt Disney has made a number of strategic acquisitions such as Marvel, Pixar, Fox, and others, which have allowed the firm to develop and capitalize on possibilities in various industries and niches within the entertainment industry. Hence, Walt Disney may be able to make more strategic purchases in the future to help it accelerate its expansion. And lastly is the threats. The first threat of Walt Disney is an increasing in piracy. Due to the broad acceptance of streaming services, movies, TV series, and other content have been bundled together. Customers, on the other hand, do not want to pay for all of the content available through a streaming services like Disney Plus. Therefore, with the growing number of internet users and the increasing speed of the internet, Disney's revenue is at jeopardy. Secondly, high expense toll. Walt Disney has spent a huge amount of money into their staff, training, and development. At the moment, the average hourly wage for a beginning at Disney is $15. Salary earnings are steadily rising across the world. As a result of the country's low raising salary wages, Disney may wind up with smaller earnings when it comes to paying off their external labor in other countries. Lastly, Walt Disney also allows an increasing in hacking. As individuals are forced to stay indoors owing to recent events, streaming services like Disney Plus have skyrocketed in popularity with an increase in the number of watches. In order to take advantage of vast numbers of users, hackers have shifted their focus to streaming services. Disney Plus account hacking has been more common in recent months.
Now, we are at the end of our presentation. To sum up, as we know that the Walt Disney Company is a business that possesses a high potential in its strategic management. Additionally, they have a fairly powerful and advanced positions based on the CPM and also SWOT statistical and intuitive analysis. As most of us notice, the Walt Disney Company is widely regarded as one of the most successful and innovative entertainment company in the world. This is mostly due to the fact that it consistently posts impressive financial results. As one of the most largest conglomerates in the world, we believe that Walt Disney Company has the potential to go even further and beyond extra in the business world if they continue to focus on being creative and work to improve the strategic management of all elements in their operation. The Walt Disney Company has a great potential in the entertainment, motion pictures, media industry, and also it has the ability to break new ground as a conglomerate. Disney may be able to reach their financial goals and grow into the most successful empire in the company with the applications of the appropriate plan. So that's all from us. Thank you.